Welcome to The Mortgage Brief, a podcast filled with mortgage loan information at your fingertips. This show is for the first-time homebuyer, the move-up buyer, and the current homeowner looking for residential lending tips and tricks about the home buying or refinancing process. I'm your host, Jason Ammon from Guild Mortgage. I'm a licensed residential mortgage loan officer with 20-plus years experience, and on today's show, we're talking about how millennials are buying homes. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. So how are millennials buying homes? Because they grew up in the age of the internet, millennials are known as the tech-savvy generation. They're more likely to live at home for longer stretches than the generations before them. They're also more environmentally conscious than any other group. However, there's a new trend for this generation of people born between 1981 and 1996. In addition to making up the biggest portion of the world population, millennials are moving out to establish their own households in record numbers, making up the largest share of first-time homebuyer purchases. According to the National Association of Realtors, the NAR, the typical first-time homebuyer was 33 years old this year. We'll discuss more about where millennials want to live, how they use technology to benefit from the home buying process, and what millennials should consider when buying their first home. So what percentage of millennials own their own home? The Apartment List's 2021 Millennial Homeownership Report found that 47.9% of all millennials own their home. That compares with the members of Generation X with a home ownership rate of 69.1% and baby boomers at 78.8%. Millennials have been quickly catching up as their home ownership rate has increased faster than other generations. So where are millennials buying homes? According to CoreLogic, millennials want to live in areas that have higher salaries and high-tech job markets. Thus, they're more likely to purchase in urban areas with high-tech job opportunities or affordability. Along with employment opportunities, lower tax rates and a preference for open space are also top considerations. We won't go into all the places that millennials want to live, but you can check out my blog for more information. If we look at millennials that are purchasing homes over the last few years, it's an interesting mix. In 2015, millennials comprised of 35% of home purchase applications. In 2016, it rose to 38%. In 2017, 42%. In 2018, 44%. 2019 with 46%. And in 2020 and currently, millennials comprise 51% of home purchase mortgage applications. That's hard to ignore. But rest assured, Guild has branches from coast to coast with loan officers located in every city where millennials want to live. What ways are millennials using technology in the home buying process? As digital natives who grew up in the information age, millennials are known for being comfortable with technology. From searching for a home online to e-signing closing documents, it's no surprise that they may prefer digital experiences throughout the home buying process. What about searching for a home? Online tools enable prospective homebuyers to do initial research about homes that meet their criteria. 97% of homebuyers in all generations use online tools to search for a home. That number goes up to 99% for millennials. Millennials use mobile devices in this step of the home buying process twice as often as the silent generation. When interacting with real estate agents, millennials prefer text-based communication to schedule appointments and to get answers to questions. How about seeing available homes? Video tours and live streams are replacing simple photo galleries. Zillow reports that more than 80% of millennials would like to view 3D virtual tours and digital floor plans when shopping for a home. In addition, nearly 60% of millennials would be at least somewhat comfortable making an offer on a home after viewing a virtual tour with no in-person walkthrough. How about finding a mortgage? When it comes to finding a home loan, the younger generation also turns to the internet. Online mortgages are the new norm. They love simple user experiences, quick digital communication, and on-demand services from when they're ready to buy, as reported by Forbes. What about applying for the loan? The mortgage process is moving towards a more digital experience to meet the needs of borrowers who prefer the use of technology to make the loan process more efficient. Digital mortgages include an easier process for completing a loan application, allowing borrowers to submit income and asset information electronically and eliminating the need to fax, email, or deliver hard copies. How about signing documents from anywhere? For millennials on the go, e-closings offers the fastest closing process, making it easier to review and understand loan documents from anywhere. They also provide enhanced security protections and reduced paperwork. On most loan programs, the majority of documents can be e-signed in advance of closing, including electronic notes or e-notes. Not only do millennials use technology in the home buying process, but they're also more interested in buying homes with smart home technology that allow them to lower their utility bills while reducing the carbon footprint. For example, smart thermostats give homeowners the ability to control heating and cooling systems from a smartphone, which can save on heating and cooling bills. Millennials also want to consider the benefits of an energy-efficient mortgage. These special programs create an opportunity to bundle the usual upfront cost of certain energy-efficient upgrades or solar panels into a mortgage to spread these costs out over the life of the loan. Upgrades such as energy-efficient appliances or installing solar panels can help reduce utility costs, which helps to lower monthly expenses. Here are 7 important things millennials should consider when buying a home. Number 1, millennials may be eligible for down payment assistance. Over 60% of millennials have no savings for down payment. That may be why 28% of younger millennials rely on gifts or loans from friends or relatives to purchase their homes. Fortunately, if they can afford a monthly mortgage payment and other living expenses, there are low or no down payment mortgages available. In addition, down payment assistance programs open the door to affordable home ownership for those who qualify. As a result, they can start their journey on home ownership without waiting to save. Some down payment assistance programs may also offer funds to cover some closing costs. If the assistance is provided in the form of a grant, it's often forgiven over time so it doesn't have to be paid back. Number 2, student debt won't prevent millennials from getting a mortgage. Debt-to-income ratio is important because it reflects a borrower's ability to manage monthly mortgage payments and repay debts. Monthly debt payments include things like auto loan payments, student loans, and credit card bills. Having a debt-to-income ratio of 36% or less is considered ideal. However, that doesn't mean millennials won't qualify for a mortgage with a higher debt-to-income ratio. Number 3, real estate professionals do more than help millennials find a home. Zillow reports that nearly 40% of millennials are comfortable with the idea of buying a home online. The majority would also prefer to unlock a home with their phone and tour it in their own time. But there's a reason why all generations use real estate professionals as their top resource for buying a home. With the expertise in every stage of the buying process, real estate professionals do a lot more than schedule tours of available homes. They understand what to look for when viewing homes and neighborhoods. They can also quickly identify red flags so buyers can focus on writing a winning real estate offer for the right home. They also coordinate with a team of professionals, such as inspectors, title companies, and loan officers. Last but not least, they negotiate the contract and the terms of the sale and make a competitive offer within the homebuyer's budget. Number 4, not all mortgages are created the same. Because there are hundreds of home loans, it's helpful for millennials to research the different mortgage types before meeting with a lender to learn more about the available loan options. Number 5, loan officers can help navigate the mortgage process from start to finish. A loan officer will explain financing options, help choose the right mortgage, facilitate the loan application process as well as the closing process. Millennials should look for a loan officer with experience in the type of loan they're considering. Then ask about credit, income, and down payment requirements, mortgage terms, as well as possible down payment assistance programs. Number 6, getting pre-approved before making an offer is essential. It's in a homebuyer's best interest to get pre-approved so they can learn overall financial requirements and what monthly mortgage payment is affordable. It's even more critical to be pre-approved before touring homes. Having a pre-approval letter assures the seller that a homebuyer is financially qualified. There's no time to waste getting pre-approved after finding the ideal home in this competitive market. And finally, number 7, there are free home buying resources available. Purchasing a home is one of the most significant financial decisions people make in a lifetime. That's why we've created the First-Time Homebuyers Loan Guide. Homebuyers should start here for answers to common questions, educational advice, and guidance to help complete the process of applying for a loan and buying a home. Guild Mortgage is here to guide every generation through the home buying journey. I'm always available for home loans in New Hampshire, but be sure to connect with a Guild Mortgage loan officer in your local community. Thanks for tuning in to today's show. If you would like more information about this topic or any topic related to the buying or refinancing of a 1 to 4 unit residential property, please reach out to me or my team by visiting my website, www.guildmortgage.com/Jason Ammon. That's JASONAMMANN. You can also find us on Instagram under the handle @JasonAmmonGuildMortgage and on YouTube under the same handle. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time right here on The Mortgage Brief. Guild Mortgage Company, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 3274, Jason Ammon, NMLS number 126651. I'm licensed to do business in the state of New Hampshire. The information provided today is for educational purposes only. Position, strategies, or opinions of the show do not necessarily represent the position, strategies, or opinions of Guild Mortgage Company or its affiliates. Each loan is subject to underwriter final approval. All information, loan programs, interest rates, terms, and conditions are subject to change without notice. Always consult an accountant or tax advisor for full eligibility requirements on tax deductions.